Valour Canada is a respected not-for-profit organization whose aim and ambition is to educate and share our military stories and histories through youth development and communities. The General Sir Arthur Currie Award, named after the highly decorated brigade commander of the Canadian Corps during the First World War, is being awarded to W. Brett Wilson for his unwavering contributions, prominence, and philanthropy in fulfilling Valour Canada's goals of supporting and educating Canadians on the importance of remembrance. Of particular significance is Brett Wilson's leadership as a founder with Breakfast on the Bridge, supporting MFRC, Military Families Resource Centre, his initiatives supporting our Canadian troops, including a trip abroad to Afghanistan, and his ardent support of Valour Canada.
Brett is he's a man's man, there's no doubt about that. He says what he thinks and let the chips fall where they may, and I have a feeling that that's exactly what Sir Arthur Currie did too.
Brett is deeply patriotic. Like, for the country, it's hard to find a guy who believes in the power and the spirit of Canada. His work with veterans, his work with the military is extraordinary, and I applaud him for always having that as one of the core causes that he'll support.
We've always understood as a country that our peace and prosperity is invariably linked to peace and prosperity in the wider world. And look, we all make our contribution, but nobody makes a greater contribution than people who put their lives on the line for that.
One of the things that Brett Wilson and I both believe in is national pride. And when you talk to young people today, I don't think young people are getting the instruction, the education in the history of this country. We need to teach young people how important it is to maintain that pride, maintain this country, maintain the rights and the freedoms that we have. And we can see how easy they can slip away from us. And I think both Brett and I feel strongly that national pride is very important.
I think it's important for people to understand that and understand the contribution that the military continues to make today and will make in the future. And maybe along the line, some young people will figure out how they can be part of that contribution.
Brett has supported multiple events for our veterans, whether that's our Christmas concert, where at the beginning the most memorable part for me is when he has all of the veterans walk to the front, because it's very heartfelt and they get to see the support that they're receiving that evening. We have the Breakfast on the Bridge, which him and George Brookman started.
Well, Breakfast on the Bridge is probably one of the things that Brett and I really worked on together. So the two of us kind of orchestrated all of that, and over the course of 6 years, we raised over $1 million. We had a lot of fun doing that. And again, Brett always has an angle. He supporting, at that time, Brett Kissel was just coming into being. Brett Wilson said to me, let's have him perform at the Breakfast on the Bridge.
Breakfast on the Bridge was one of the coolest events that I've ever done and have ever been able to do with Brett. I thought it was so unique. In a city and in a country where there's always fundraisers, Brett and his team were able to figure out a way to do something that was so memorable.
And I know that not many people would get up at 4 in the morning to support a cause, but when it's for our veterans and it's for George and Brett, they will. Brett did a tour in Afghanistan where he not only went to go see what everything was up to, he wanted to get in there, he wanted to learn, he wanted to speak to our military and actually learn what they're going through and relate to them, and that's what makes Brett amazing. I think a lot of the charities that Brett supports, whether it's the Military Family Resource Centre, Can Praxis, Wounded Warriors, our Veterans Food Bank, Brett doesn't want to just support the veterans, he wants to support their families too. He likes to see that trickle effect where he can see that it's not easy for everyone involved. So whether it's helping a veteran come home and get employment, or whether it's helping family members who also might have PTSD through what they went through, Brett can see every aspect of it, and he definitely wants to support because it is such a wonderful cause.
It's so important that people who have been successful and had advantages in life give back to other causes.
Everything he does involves some element of community. He'll hold a garden party that is massive, and you want to be on that invitation list, but behind it is a charitable donation to mental health or to autism or to cancer. He always is looking for that charitable angle for anything he does, I think. And I really admire that.
Brett Wilson is a self-proclaimed, I'm taking his words, he's a capitalist, but with a heart. It's such an interesting way to think about earning all of this money, amassing this wealth in order to give back. There's so many other people that give charity give to charity often for the wrong reasons. Brett Wilson is doing it for all the right reasons.
But what's always struck me about Brett is anything I've ever been at where he's speaking or he's organizing it, how careful he is to make it about others and to recognize and honor others, not just military people, but whoever, charities or whoever he is working with at the moment. And that's just such a great statement about a successful person, that they always make it about other people.
He really feels for other people, and he really feels the gratitude for the options that he has in life and the successes financially that he's had, and he feels a responsibility and a luxury to get to give back.
With our family, it is about how you can give back when you've been blessed with so much. It's always thinking about how you can give back, where you can be generous, and how you can support those who really need that extra boost, that extra support in life.
My core memories with him are really centered around travel and adventure, which is pretty fun and sweet. He was the fun parent.
He's always had a silly and fun side and loves kids. Watching him be a grandpa is really special. He lights up with joy. Whenever the Nashville Predators scored, he became a ballerina. I'm not sure what was going on there, but so there's ballerina Grandpa Brett, which my daughter really loves. He just loves to be in there and get goofy with them. He can get anyone giggling and laughing. He loves to make a statement, and always lots of beautiful bright colors and goofy shoes, which makes it fun to buy for him.
With everything he's going through with his own health journey right now, he's not just sitting in bed wasting away. He even says this constantly, like he has so much will to live, and life is meant to be lived. So I guess that's one of the biggest things when I think of him, is that's what I've learned, is just to live your fucking life, really. Like, he'd probably swear and say that too. Just don't be in a rush. And maybe that's gonna make me cry, but it was really nice advice. You know, he does so much for everyone else, and I feel like it's one of the best things about him, but it's also one of the worst, you know, because he's so quick to put other people first and to prioritize and make sure everyone else is taken care of, whether it's me or his colleagues, his staff. He's trying so hard to put himself first and to take care of himself, but it's not his natural state. And Dad, I just love you, and I just want to see you, and I know that everything you're going through right now is, you just want to be out there living your life and doing stuff, and you're trying so hard, and we see that, and we just love you so much.
Brett, I'd like to express my heartfelt congratulations to you for receiving this exceptional recognition.
Congratulations on winning the General Arthur Currie Award tonight. Valour Canada is very important to our family, with our father Robert Pierce being one of its founders, and our brother Brad serving on the board today.
Thank you for honoring those who serve and sacrifice for us, and for your efforts in reminding us what it truly means to be Canadian.
I very much believe that Valour Canada has made a terrific choice for all that Brett has done throughout his life, at home and abroad.
Brett, congratulations on this well-deserved honor. Your impact is profound, and you continue to inspire us all.
It's beautiful. Thrilled that my friend Brett Wilson is getting it this year.
I want to congratulate my dad for getting this award, for the beautiful vision that he has for truly making this world a better place.
Brett is doing it for his family, he's doing it for his team, and he's doing it for the community. And I think that's what makes Brett so special.
The biggest shortcoming of so many of us as individuals, and the biggest shortcoming of our society, is just not having sufficient thankfulness and gratitude for all that we have. One cannot say that about Brad.
Congratulations, Brett, as this year's recipient of the Sir General Arthur Currie Award. And thank you for your ongoing support of our Canadian military.
I love you, Grandpa.
W. Brett, it is an honor to congratulate you and to be a part of this wonderful video montage to celebrate you and the work that you've done. And for everybody that's watching on the big screens right now, I'd love for you all to rise and cheer as loud as you can for one of the greatest entrepreneurs, one of the greatest human beings, and the greatest philanthropist that has been a part of Valour Canada. W. Brett, I love you. Congratulations. Let's make some noise.